Hey, I'm Carl Azus, explaining world news for CNN 10. Welcome to our first show of the week. There's a lot going on right now in the Asian island country of Japan. The nation held snap or early elections yesterday. They were originally scheduled for next year, but Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe called for them to be held now because he was doing well again in opinion polls. His numbers had dropped as the government grappled with a pair of corruption scandals linked to the prime minister, though he's repeatedly denied being involved. But they ticked back up again recently, and analysts say Prime Minister Abe wanted to take advantage of that and to get more support for his tough stance against North Korea. That nation has fired 2 ballistic missiles over Japan recently. And it's not the only challenge Japan is facing. Typhoon Lan was bearing down on the country last night. It was expected to make landfall along Japan's southern coast. Its wind speeds were 134 miles per hour on Sunday, making the typhoon the equivalent of a powerful Category 4 hurricane. And though Typhoon Lan was weakening as it approached Japan, it was so large that the clouds around it extended farther than the borders of the whole country. Dangerous winds, flooding, mudslides, and damage in the Japanese capital of Tokyo were all possible. 10-second trivia. Which living former U.S. president is the oldest? George H.W. Bush, George W. Bush, Jimmy Carter, or Bill Clinton? George H.W. Bush was born more than 3 months before Jimmy Carter, making him the oldest living U.S. president, even though his term was later than Carter's. They were both born in 1924, which means that at a weekend concert to benefit people in need, where all living U.S. presidents made an appearance, there were 2 American leaders who were 93 years old. Former Presidents George H.W. Bush and Jimmy Carter were joined in person by George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama. And current President Donald Trump appeared in a video message to concertgoers.
Heartbreaking as the tragedies that took place here in Texas and in Florida, in Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands have been, what we've also seen is the spirit of America at its best.
As a nation, we mourn for those who died, and we pray for those who lost their homes or their livelihoods. In the aftermath of these terrible storms, the American people have done what we do best. We came together, we helped one another, and through it all, we remain resilient.